Che è successo allo
Right
sceriffo?
before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Siamo stati attaccati da un morto.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but you both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
È opera della setta?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Esattamente. Quindi Nightingale attacked us. Quindi se questo lo
A dead
mettiamo
man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Dove è andato questo tipo? Boh. Casey. Stanno facendo rituali per creare mostri. Quindi mettiamolo qua. Negli obiettivi della setta. Poi vabbè, il corpo del tipo è stato coperto dalle scritte e una pagina è stata trovata dentro il petto. Questo lo possiamo mettere qua? No? Forse qua.
Think.
Ah, o qua. Nightingale è stata l'unica vittima a diventare un mostro. No. Possiamo metterlo qua? No. Prima o poi da qualche parte andrà. Ok. Perché Nightingale? Bella domanda. Forse perché era un agente? Boh. Questo lo mettiamo qua in alto, nei simboli. Come no? Perché? Allora qua. Ok. E abbiamo messo tutte le tessere che avevamo. Quindi adesso dobbiamo scoprire dove è andato Nightingale e cercare indizi. Adesso vediamo a terra. Ah, la pagina.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Ok, puoi leggere la pagina nel Mind Place. Mettiamo sempre qua. Quindi Nightingale è tornato a Cauldron Lake, così è. Went back to Cauldron Lake. Overlap, quindi andiamo a Cauldron Lake. Però prima volevo vedere
The heart is gone.
se qua
Did the
c'era...
fucker take it with him?
No, è morta. Torniamo a Cauldron Lake.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Vediamo qua se c'è qualcosa. Ah, spostati.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
Ah, che cose che ci possono servire dopo magari.
Yeah, right.
Qua non c'è altro.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean? The sheriff disappeared. Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
E quelli rimangono là.
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real. Knew that.
Sono un po' loschi quei due. Qua c'è qualcosa.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true,
giustamente.
Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the
Certo,
government.
per
And that's
preservare
why
l'ambiente.
at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government.
Ma
We
che
have bolt
cazzo.
cutters. Oh wow.
Ma come fai a essere una pubblicità questa?
And we'll take you anywhere.
Poi in una centrale di polizia.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Non c'è niente di interessante però qua che ci può servire.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Tanto adesso devo mandare...
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be
no.
prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
Smart choice, Anderson. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Che è sta roba?
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy
Eccolo.
mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Sta facendo notte.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
E questi che sono?
Hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Ah, ma è il tipo
Hello.
della pubblicità, no?
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
Ah, infatti.
Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy.
Ah,
You
questo
name it,
muore
we
sicuramente.
probably got it.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Che cosa? Eccolo. Una traccia.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these
sì.
footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Io qua mi prenderei anche la pistola. Aspetta. Quick slot. Infatti. Facciamo così. Che è meglio. Che ansia sto gioco, madonna. Perché dovete mettere questi suoni? Che palle.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
E quindi che facciamo? Andiamo nell'acqua. Porca puttana troia, però, che palle.
Presence.
Ah, un infarto mi sta venendo. Che è sta roba? Questi jumpscare di merda. Proprio un sacco di merda. Witchfinders Station. Però qua non si può passare. Tocca fare il giro. Sì, più si fa spaventoso, più è la direzione giusta. Questa è la strega del lago. Non voglio neanche leggere la storia. Che
What
cazzo
is
è quella
that?
roba?
Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Ma
My
vaffanculo.
flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
Ma
I
quindi
trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
stiamo vivendo un racconto di Alan Wake, praticamente. Che figata.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Di overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The
Oh,
threshold,
ok.
like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Ma vaffanculo. Ste rocce.
This is the witch's hut.
Sì, buongiorno.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods.
Come something in the
Deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Quello ha visto. Ah, eccolo.
The fuse
Quindi
box is missing
quello
a
ha visto
fuse.
qualcosa.
I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Ah, magari sarà qua.
This fuse is
Vediamo.
busted.
Busted, quindi vuol dire che non va bene. Ehi, zitta. Che cazzo era quel suono? No, non mi piace. Ah, questo l'abbiamo già visto. Ah, qua magari c'è
This one looks
qualcosa.
good. People should really stop littering, though.
Marf! Marf! Solo il gatto ci manca. Vabbè. Ok, si può andare. Ad accendere queste luci. Ecco qua. Ah. Quindi possiamo salvare così. Perfetto.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Ok, vediamo un po'. Quindi omicidio col
Figured all this
Lake.
out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
Ah, tutto da sola fa. Perfetto. Ah, così, non devo fare niente. Top. Control Lake Witch Sat.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Dai, attacchiamo queste. 1. Parole sul cuore. No. Ok.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Dov'era?
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
General Store, quindi sarebbe... Dov'è la mappa? Quindi sarebbe... Ah, ecco, General Store. Quindi devo andare qua. Ok. Bene. Ehi, che c'hai? Ah, mi mancano ancora un sacco di posti da scoprire. Quindi appena esco tutto dritto devo andare.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Devo entrare qua dentro, per forza. Per forza devo entrare qua. Che palle. Qua cosa c'è? Un diario. Dov'è che devo entrare? Entro da qua, entro, sì, sì. Che cazzo sono questi suoni? Che... Porca puttana troia. Pezzo di merda. Sono cagato addosso. Porca madonna. Porco Dio! Pezzo di merda.
Occultist. Monster. Like Nightingale.
Dio cane. Dove devo andare? Painkillers, dove sono? Eccoli qua. Io direi di metterli anche nel quick slot a destra. Anche un altro, no? Porca troia.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Vediamo cosa c'è qua a
And now
terra.
I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Quindi adesso devo andare di nuovo là nella palude. Cosa c'è qua dentro? Nulla. Qua non c'è nulla. Qua c'è qualcosa però. Ah, che palle. Sequence di fortuna at the counter. Quindi 705, 713, 717, 723. Don't forget to update code. 705, 713, 717, 723 e quindi sarà 739. Beh, sicuramente non l'esclusione sarà 739 perché è una progressione. 05, 13, 17, 23, 05, 13, 17, 23 e quindi il prossimo è 39, quindi sarà 739 oppure 745. Quindi proviamo 739 oppure 745. Quindi allora vediamo se ci dà 739. Ok, perfetto. Qua exit non mi fa uscire. No, che si è buggato il gioco. Non dirmelo che si è buggato, non ci voglio credere. Exit non me lo fa fare. Si è buggato il gioco. Che due coglioni.